And the answer is simply no. First of all, let me apologize for this voice. I just got a cold and this is the result. By the way, I just came back from the BFI Film Festival. That's where I saw Last Night in Soho. It premiered there last night and I was so excited to see it. And I'll tell you about it with no spoilers, I promise. Let me just say that there is a lot of hype for this film. I'm pretty sure everyone is excited about it. And Edgar Wright's fans can't wait to see it. So here's the story. Eloise wants to become a fashion designer. It's her dream. She's from the English countryside, and after getting an acceptance letter, she moves to London to study, and she gets lost in discovering the city, the ups and downs of it. The story is interesting and entertaining, but I would say that the writing is not flawless. There were a couple of things that probably didn't convince me too much. But it was still written very well. Edgar Wright always adds that kind of humor that always matches with the overall tone. I think one of the best things of this film, I mean one of the things I like the most, honestly, is the combination of genres. Like, it goes from drama to comedy to horror to mystery, thriller, and I guess that worked very well. It turned out to be quite a good choice. Through Edgar Wright's stylistic choices, we are introduced to this world, which is built very well through the production design, for instance, which is just gorgeous to look at. That includes the costumes as well. The cinematography, it's just stunning. The actors were phenomenal. Like, Thomasin McKenzie and Anya Taylor-Joy combined, and I say combined for a reason. I don't want to spoil anything, but still, be mindful about this. Remember this. They did an excellent job. They were just gorgeous on screen. Their performances were genuinely bright and brilliant. Edgar Wright's music taste will be evident again in this film, so if that's one of the reasons why you like his films, that you will see a lot of it here. Music from the 60s, and it matches very well with the whole story at the film, really. With this film, Edgar Wright explores themes and topics that he never approached before with his films. I mean, generally, he's known for action comedies, which is fantastic. I love those films. I love him as a director, though I kind of like the action comedies better. The carnative flavored trilogy, I think I prefer it to this film, but they're two very different artifacts. But here we see something completely different to what he's done so far, which is interesting. I'm happy that he's evolving as a director, that he's going into different areas of films, you know? I think it dates back to when he made Baby Driver that we can tell there was a turn in his career. And it's fascinating. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's going to go back to the action comedy genre at one point. But for now, we'll enjoy something different, something new from him. Edgar Wright has a vision for every film he makes to tell his stories, you know? I think it was very brave of him. Yes, very brave of him. You'll get the brave joke later after you see the film. For a couple of reasons. I mean, it's easy nowadays to be accused if you're a man and if you try to tell a woman's story. But I think he's done a beautiful job in approaching the themes that we see. He shows us a woman being abused by men, and I think he made the film at the right time, honestly. This will also bring up some discussions, some debates. Someone would call this film feminist, and I would agree, honestly. Like, I would agree that this film is much, much better than Promising Young Woman, which I didn't like. I think I expected to see sort of more from this film. I guess I haven't seen something that I wanted to see, but I don't know what that is. At this point, I just want to encourage you to watch this film. It's going to be released soon, so don't miss it, especially if you're a fan of Edgar Wright's films. You won't miss out on his music choices or the overall tone and story itself, which is worth it 100 times. You might notice some film references. I think I got 8.5, Pulp Fiction, and American Beauty. Maybe something else, I don't know. And then come back to me and let me know how you feel about it, if you agree on what I said, or if you like the film. So here we are, this is the end of this video. I would say that this is not my favorite Edgar Wright's film, but he's done a great job, and I'm excited to see what's next, you know? Now it's only for you to watch it and I'll see you later with a new video. Bye bye.